Who has the guts to step into the ring with little Yama?
Can I try?
This is Hiro, a young boy who's made to be a prodigy in the world of robotics. But what he doesn't know is that he's about to have his whole world crashing all before his eyes. Hola, hola everyone! My name is Nando and this is Big Hero 6. The movie begins with us being introduced to Hiro through him trying to make some money by attending an illegal robot fighting competition. For his first attempt, his opponent squashes him without a sweat, but Hiro was too desperate to let that loss get to him. So he forks over more money in an attempt to get his rematch back. The opponent accepts, not knowing that he's now in the position where Hiro has him under his fingertips. Having his robot dance around his opponent as if he wasn't a threat. He's playing with his food all while Hiro slowly pulls apart everything that his opponent had created, all while not even breaking a sweat.
No more little Yama.
What? This is not possible!
I'm as surprised as you are. Beginner's luck. Do you want to go again?
The opponent is not pleased by this and sends in his men to teach the boy a lesson. But it's at this moment where Hiro, who's now completely defenseless, has finally found his shield. Tadashi, who's his brother, saves him from the potential attack but scolds him for not understanding that he just committed a crime. But Hiro would lie back and neglect the problem, not understanding the severity of his consequences. The brothers get pulled by police and they both get arrested. Their aunt, named Cass, bails them out, who understandably is losing her mind over having to bail her nephews out of jail for doing an illegal activity. But even with her panic and Tadashi trying to turn his life around, Hiro ignores it all, still being dead set on going back to bot fighting.
When are you gonna start doing something with that big brain of yours?
What? Go to college like you? So people can tell me stuff I already know?
Unbelievable.
But Tadashi wants a better direction for his little brother, so he tricks Hiro into coming on a bike ride with him.
I'll take you.
Really?
I can't stop you from going, but I'm not gonna let you go on your own.
Thinking as though he's being taken to another bot fighting competition, only to then find out that he's been taken to his brother's college instead. This was all in Tadashi's attempt to help give Hiro's potential a spark of where his future should be headed, having him meet his 4 inspired best friends of Gogo, Honey, Wasabi, and Fred. Just so by the way, 3 of the first names are nicknames and none of the friends actually come forward with admitting what their real names are. Fred just gave them those names and they just stuck with it for some reason. So this is where we meet Tadashi's latest invention, Baymax, a healthcare robot. He's awkward, polite, informative, and he's programmed to help with whatever is asked of him.
I cannot deactivate until you say you are satisfied with your care.
Well then, I'm satisfied with my care.
We then meet Tadashi's professor named Robert Callaghan, who takes interest in Hiro's invention and feels that he's a right fit within the school, but he can see that Hiro finds more interest in bot fighting.
Well, if you like things easy, then my program isn't for you. We push the boundaries of robotics here. Nice to meet you, Hiro. Good luck with the bot fights.
Which struck Hiro as he's now inspired and wants to apply into the school. So he works on a project that he wants to impress the school with, but his nerves get the best of him. Which has Tadashi quick to notice this, stepping up to reassure to his brother,
Hey, you got this.
So Hiro will go on stage, but his brother still guides him through the process, helping him showcase his invention of using microbots to connect together into whatever his mind comes across, which has the school amazed and Hiro gets accepted.
Welcome to nerd school. Nerd.
Hey, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, so... you know... Thanks for not giving up on me.
Their heartwarming talk gets interrupted when a fire breaks out in the college. The brothers are informed that Professor Callaghan is still inside the building, and without even thinking, Tadashi rushes in to help.
Callahan's in there. Someone has to help.
So Tadashi rushes in, leaving only his hat behind, but not before. Tadashi nor did the professor make it. I remember seeing that scene in the theater as a kid and it genuinely stuck with me. Even though we didn't spend much time with Tadashi, we could already tell how much he cared for his brother. And that was a big trait that had me glued to my heart because I was watching that movie with my older brother. For many that don't know, I'm raised with a family of 5. I have 2 brothers, with me being the youngest, and my eldest brother was practically like my second dad. My father was never really around to teach me the main basics of what was needed to be taught in growing up because he was always working from morning to night. So whenever I needed guidance, I went to my brother. He understood exactly what I was going through and was always by my side, always pushing me to always be my best. And we've all had that horrible dream where we'd imagine witnessing our parents just pass away in front of us, and it's always the worst feeling. So when this moment happened, I felt like I was in Hiro's position. I felt like I was witnessing my own brother die in front of me. So I bawled out crying to a movie for the first time. It sucked, but it gave me a valuable lesson to be grateful to have my brother while he's still there with me. And you guys should do the same with your family too. Family relationships aren't easy. They're always full of ups and downs, but they're the ones that shape us. They're the ones that teach us and help set us a path towards a better life. It's been weeks since Tadashi's passing and Hiro is still left rotten in his room. He hasn't attended these classes in weeks and any spark of motivation seems completely gone. But that is until...
Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion.
Baymax is here to offer you support, but Hiro finds no need for him. But it's within this interaction that helps Hiro realize that his microbot is active even when he's not controlling it. Baymax would find interest as to where this could go, so he sets out searching and ends up dragging Hiro with him. They end up in an abandoned warehouse that's mass-producing microbots, and without any warning, the microbots start to chase after our heroes. But before they leave, they get confronted by a masked man responsible for all this. But we get no further information on him as our heroes get chased away. Hiro will go back to taking a glance at the microbot that took him to the warehouse, convincing himself that the college burning down was planned from the start, linking back to the masked man as a potential suspect. So Hiro convinces Tadashi's best friends to help him set on this mission on finding out on who this masked man is. But first needs to get them all geared up for action. It's the guy from Fortnite. So Hiro and Baymax soar into the sky to test Baymax's abilities. And during that ride, Hiro begins to reflect that he's happy now. A far better place than he was before. Even Baymax begins to realize it too.
Your emotional state has improved. I can deactivate if you say you are satisfied with your care.
What? No, I don't want you to deactivate.
Baymax begins to track that the masked man is left in a remote island, so our heroes set off to find him.
Quarantine? Do you people know what quarantine means?
Inside the facility, they discover a room filled with past footage. There's Alistair Cray, the rich man Hiro had turned down his interest in buying his microbots in the beginning of the film. He's working on a teleportation device, but the test goes horribly wrong, with the heroes quickly beginning to suspect that Alistair is the mystery masked man.
Cray's the guy in the mask.
Oh no.
But the masked man attacks our heroes, approaching them for a fight. But the odds quickly stack up against him and he's quickly taken down with his mask being removed. And this is where it's revealed that the masked man was a man that Hiro didn't expect to be the answer. It was Professor Callaghan. Hiro was starstruck. He couldn't believe his eyes. His brother had fought to help save his life.
Tadashi, just let him die.
Give me the mask, Hiro.
He went in there to save you.
That was his mistake.
The anger, it consumes Hiro. He had lost someone that was his world, and it was all for nothing. So Hiro took it upon himself to make sure the professor knew that this was personal, removing Baymax's healthcare chip to place him in attack mode, with him being determined to take Callaghan out for good. This would turn out for the worst, as Baymax, the friendly and helpful inflatable robot, had become a monster. He was now guided with a motive, not by heart. But it came at the unfortunate cost of hurting those that Tadashi cared for. So when Callaghan escaped and Honey switched back Baymax's chip, Baymax forbid Hiro from ever using him like that again.
Will terminating Professor Callahan improve your emotional state?
Yes. No, I don't know.
Is this what Tadashi wanted? Tadashi programmed me to aid in...
Tadashi's gone. Tadashi's gone.
But Baymax reassures that Tadashi is still here, showcasing the videos of Hiro's brother recording various attempts in trying to complete Baymax. But even when he failed, he still didn't give up on himself. Hiro is reassured and his friends shelter him with love. but they're still motivated to find Callaghan. Going back to the video footage, they see that the woman they used to test the transportation portal was Callaghan's daughter. So the heroes can finally see what Callaghan's motives are, and that is to make sure that Alistair is taken out for good. He has Alistair where he wants him, strapped within his position, as he wants Alistair to suffer the same fate that his daughter did. Hero tries to reason with him, but it's just too late. His mind is already made up. So our heroes collectively work together to help destroy all the microbots to help stop Callaghan from having any more control of them. They destroy the mask that controls the bots, and the day is finally saved. But the machine is still on and running, and it doesn't seem like there is any plans for it to go off. Everyone plans to retreat, but Baymax can see that Callaghan's daughter is still alive inside the machine. So Hero and Baymax decide to go at it alone. They find his daughter, who's still breathing inside her pod. They finally escape, but a building drops on Baymax, destroying most of his armor. They can't make it back home now. They've now lost their biggest resource to get back home. There's no longer hope for an escape. But Baymax finds a way. But unfortunately, that way is one person has to go, while the other has to stay. Hero begins to be in a panic. He wants Max to come home with him, but they both know he can't. So it leaves Max to ask Hero one simple question.
I cannot deactivate until you say you are satisfied with your care.
No, wait. What about you? Baymax!
Your health is my only concern.
Stop! No, I'm gonna figure
Are
out...
you satisfied with your care?
No.
Are you satisfied with your care?
Please! No! I can't lose you two!
I will always be with you.
They both accept Baymax's fate,
I'm satisfied with my care.
and Baymax gives in all of his power to push Hero out of the portal. The day and her life was saved. Callaghan was arrested, but at least his daughter gets to live another day. Sometime later, and Hero is now in college, packing all his stuff into his new room, but that's when he realizes Baymax kept his chip in his hand that Hero had held to get back to Earth. So Hero got motivated and recreated him again. Baymax was now alive and well, holding on to Hero as if he never left. Damn you, movie, for being a tearjerker! And that was Big Hero 6. This movie still holds a great memory in my heart. I still shed a few tears here and there for the moments that made me cry before as a kid. But overall, I enjoyed this movie. Did we really need villains in this movie? Not really. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Like the video as it really does help the channel out, and subscribe as we're on the road to 100 subscribers. And until next time.